we think we get lipstick. This nation don't turn BSc, MSc, PhD, they're the one they will book at this country and then same one they spoil this country Big English, big jargon see them in a parliament, see them in a law court, see them full up now with state house, see them chairman, director, party supporters, we party supporters, we safe way they suffer. Then why you say now they want them? They want this and they want ya. Now this with the pan, so draw. Politics don't mess with progress as a people. Politics don't put wedge together to the things we hold us together. Hey, salute, see how we done deeply divided along politics and party line. So pull the tribal lens come out, put the regional lens come out, pull party lens come out, and where national lens so follow you see waiting at the talk. So big fool, not so big fool, and so big fool. This nation no longer act together as one. We common interest don't talk about and cronies of corruption. Every day we holler corruption. We then catch the poor teachers, they put them a cutting fee. We then catch that poor boy, then put on a Bademba road. But the one way thief 100, then say bring 20. 80 left now you hand. We make 'em papi show. Salon so big fool. Big fool. Who is fooling who? Now who are they fool who that? The thing way piss me off about all the wahala way we they face. Na salon. So grumble, so hardship, economic downtrodden, unemployment look and park, subhuman bondage, and not up till they begin. No, don't get me wrong. You get what I say? Not up till they begin. No, don't get me wrong, because this country, if you talk through, then go give and color. Jesus, then go put me aside and not be longer. So big fool. Lose your face. You see, the two are the two, I make you tight your face. Look at man, then I mean they go on pan big fool. So big fool. We wait and thief, we wait and rob. All the money wait and thief, them put na overseas account for the open factory na this nation for his employment. For the open factory that this nation for help the youth, for give innovative ideas, for bring creative knowledge. For see waiting the left give week. Big fool. And the thing we painful from all this, my brother. Hey, salute. Now we wait they suffer, now we they protect them. We then cage thief man them na this country. Hey. Now we same party supporters, they come up for protect them. We they change the narrative. We take and make tribal business. We change the narrative. We take and make regional politics. We change the narrative. We turn on party politics. So but you forget for no say you picking them future today. Now you compromise. So forget for no say we tomorrow bamba now we compromise. So then wealth and them picking them they overseas. Why make them wires so go lead we? They not able build better hospital for we. They not able build better universities. They not able build better factories. So we young one then don't collect, then go get work for do. We no go get brain drain. We know they get brain drain. See we young doctors. Now them back na Ghana so. See we young doctors. Now then they oversee. See we young teachers. Now then so they Gambia. See we young brain them. Now then so they now the diaspora. Wait tempuron. See how we sister then they suffer na Lebanon, eh. See how we brother then they suffer na Libya, eh. Some man die na sea. Yes, hello. Which kind leader the way we get? But now we same one where they support them, now we they don't jump that street. Where we meet party supporters, now we they fed we self. Good neighbor see. They know they talk. Good pambo see. They not they talk. Eh, salute. So big fool. So big fool. See ya, eh, so big fool. Look with him wig and lipstick. So big fool. See him with him coat and ties. So big fool. See better. So big fool. Ah, so big fool. This country is. All these things, party supporters are so big fool. Excuse me, big fool.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of a program where we call Korea's Right On. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, where they discuss the different issues them where the front page of the newspaper then they pull na do for the morning. And after we don't look at what in the paper them say, we can bring people them inside where they can help we for make we discuss the different issues them. So first we go inside the paper them and look at what in them get this morning. The first paper where we look inside the program this morning, the Times newspaper where says Sierra Leone cry against racism in Germany. Sorry, Sierra Leoneans cry against racism in Germany. And you also get 2023 controversial election results refuse to go away. And the other story then for you inside this paper. The next one I see for the media is say with the moribund economy, will President Bio make citizen lives better? MMTU inaugurates Ismail B. Kebe as a president and others. And 13 years old win UBA National Essay Competition. ACC tells 34 military hospital of corruption risk in service delivery. And then the next one, now the daybreak, we say over toll gate increments, works minister, others may betray President Bio, concerned citizen Joseph. And then you get EOS Award 2023 honors Dr. Gilpin, Bishop Abu Koma, Nasit DG, and 19 other recipients. Joseph Sano endorses candidature of Babadi Kamara. And the other story there for you inside this paper. The next one, the public review, we say 11 girls held hostage in Bondo Shrine. 3 wins UBA Sierra Leone 4th national essay competition. And UK Commercial Bank UK applies intelligence on cyber security. And by Mahmoud Bangura does not appear in court on health reasons, says lawyer. The next one at the Calabash newspaper, we say Honorable Alhaji Musa Tarawale remains an influential political figure. ECOWAS Investment Bank president discloses intention to invest 200 million in Sierra Leone, and lands professional aid talks on measures to tackle land management issue. And Heroes Award 2023 recognizes key personalities for outstanding effort and selflessness. And during dialogue session, Charles Champion and colleagues bring government closer to the people in McKinney. Freedom Post say ACC engaged 34 military hospital personnel. Audit exposes severe deficit in healthcare workforce. Mage holds dialogue with 17 political parties. And other story for you inside this paper. Africa 24 prepare for the next COI. Honorable Solomon Singapore Thomas. And seriously sick and hospitalized by Mahmoud fails to appear in court. MPs now human corpse burial, and you as well get other story them with it inside this particular paper. And you get the next one at the Forum newspaper. I won't be distracted. Dr. Richard Conte. Our take on media freedom in Sierra Leone. And other story there for you inside this paper. The next one at the Open Space newspaper, we say as a champion's digital identity, an NCR ADG invited to speak at ID4 in South Africa. And with emphasis on African Bankers Award, Rukel Commercial Bank on plans to go cashless. As toll gate increase effective 1st March. ACC urged to investigate CRSG. Acting Auditor General engages Sierra Leone High Commission in Accra. And the next one at the Nature newspaper say Tourism Minister launches Go Circular Week. Leicester Road community faces environmental hazard. And you as well get Conservation Society Sierra Leone kickstart. Mangrove restoration projects. ONS boss inaugurates combined maritime control unit. And you as well get NAXA and partner take step against early child marriage. And Chief Minister seeks for partnership in technology and innovation. Premier News say WAHEC engages stakeholders on exam malpractice, and Don Bosco Fambula expands child welfare works. Treason trial, 12th accused explains being denied family visit. And other story there for you inside this paper. The Owl newspaper say ACC to probe former NIB boss and HR director. And you get cheerleader of Jagaban Global Family donates to home-based team. Eastern Lions qualifies for FA Cup quarterfinals. In other story for you inside this paper, the Voice of Salona, the next paper, we say without the availability of traffic data among other things, government imposes toll gate tariff on impoverished masses. And you as well get Heroes Magazine Award, RCB, MD, Bishop Abu Kuruman, Nasit, DG, NS Code, and 19 other recipients. NMYCW, Ward C launches Climate Change Women's Rights Project. ECOWAS Bank President assures President Bio of strengthening and supporting government objectives. And Coco Samba is inimical for human consumption, Pharmacy Board state. And then you get other paper with na the Salon Compass say tollgate tariff Buhaha. Works Minister drags government into dispute. Information Minister embolds in illegality or lawful suspension of SLBC leadership when civil society falters in service to the people. Independent observers say NCR ADG urge citizens to take national ID card as the hardship bite Renaissance Movement Rights President Bill to imbibe integrity. ACC engage Connor education sector. Now all the paper and this way we get inside the program this morning, and we'll take a very short break, and then we guest them inside for let we come and discuss the issues then.
This song come up from Madam Sidra to Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, Weird. Yeah,
made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy picking.
It's your double tap, see the ball.
Daily days
091.
Yellow flags in this.
Hallelujah. Come on.
Weird organization. Looking for every nation. Weird organization. Looking for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. This now we hard. Duck and now we land. So we all and fine. This now we hard. Duck and now we land. So we all and fine. Who know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. We know they back kapu. We had no mix bag bamu. But tell the brother sister them say we had don't come over. We had now we are. Tell them for me say we had don't come over. We had now we are. We had organization. Don't come for every nation. We had organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. Big respect to the one who will make Weird team up strong one. Especially to you, my Bure Kablai from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. And me Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, my Bure Kablai from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We tell members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah. Weird organization. Don't come for every nation. Weird organization. Don't come for promoting nation.
All right, welcome back. You still watch Colgate right on Weird on YouTube and on Facebook. So they discuss issues them way the front page of the different newspaper them don't pull na door for the morning. We actually they expect to get 2 guests on the program this morning, but we don't get one. We don't join me right now on the program, and we don't get one. We don't join me right now at the program where we can discuss the different issues them. And this person we don't join me at the program. He na the news editor for Standard Times newspaper, and interesting thing. My senior colleague. And now been the one in this way, the first time when we start, we've been they admire them seriously because they do extremely very good work. And guess what? Then still they maintain the kind of job where they do. This na journalists, na advocates, na activists, na they different side. So I think we get under the program this morning for the very, very first time we making time for day with we. And he as well can present the Star Good Morning Show where Star Radio can do. And don't they follow him several times as well. So I'm pretty sure most of them don't do that. So in name na Mohammed Kone, we deal with me inside the program this morning. Mohammed Kone, good morning, and I'm glad to forget you for the very first time on this program.
Good morning, Leo, and thank you. Thank you for getting me today.
All right, so the program in name first na Kulres. So the first question I can ask you now, like a traditional question for who that they come na the program for the first time. So the question now, who still last you eat Kulres?
We in this part of Africa, now one of the things I believe it is sweet sweet very much. A number of people in a salon they eat Kulres. Apart from economic hardship or tintranga, but a good number of we they eat Kulres. And for me, even this week, I eat Kulres. On a Monday, because Sunday, so we can get plenty family members and they go fair and we various host them. So this Sunday we make plenty food and a leftover. And there is no the waste time. So Monday will be one day where morning before the car work, as very early I eat Kulres because in the first place I be cassava leaf. So cassava leaf Kulres now one of these.
So that's coming to the next question.
One of the sweet Kulres that they were in there.
Yeah, so who's sauce you can like because you just don't eat cassava leaf, but who's one you can like more anytime we eat Kulres?
I like for it cassava leaf Kulres because the cassava leaf where they eat the Kulres, it's like saying a new one. Some people, I don't hear some people they talk say the cassava leaf with the Kulres one in sweet past the new ones before they cook. So I like for it cassava leaf Kulres.
Okay, so
because my favorite sauce down there.
Okay, so because of that, interesting something they have right now. And they see you staff them. Some of them they are already. They tell me, "Yo, my boss, that's my boss." And this one of his staff where I see so now one of we constant viewer. And if I call him now, you just okay, yes, that's it. And
calling him no more. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow that.
Ellen Bangura.
Yeah.
Ellen said in boss then at the house today. Okay, so we expect to get this Koreans when I cassava leaf from you. We expect to get again another person when Victor Tutu Rogers for joining inside the program, of course. Let we discuss the issue then. But let me go straight and begin look at the different paper them waiting the paper them say. Sorry, let's talk to Ellen quick. Ellen, the other time you checked me about one paper. But the paper, not all time it can reach me. And thank God the news editor there, news editor for Standard Times, not all time them paper then they can reach me. What think can happen? Una they come out every day?
Standard Times they come out every day.
Yeah, but it not can reach me like
they come every day. Maybe it will get for do with vendors them, but this again for do with printers them also because sometimes in there we go late in the market based on the printing because they print huge volume of Standard Times. So sometimes in the printer can be difficult for them for do the printing for come out very early. So if the paper late, some vendor not get patient for wait for the paper. So I trust at that.
Because I ask you this question and I deliberate thing I do because Ellen don't charge me the last time say we're not going to read Standard Times, which of course we can do, but not all the time. And I will tell you one popular thing within a Standard Times right now one land advert, right?
Yes.
So we can read them, but just that you're not can come with me to you every day. Ellen, I hope I don't free now. All right, so we go on the program now. Let me begin look at the different issues then. Okay, so this paper went at the Independent Observer newspaper, and the first paper we pick for the discussion this morning, Mr. Kone. And the paper say, let me just see again. It say, as the hardship bites, Renaissance movement, right, President Bio. It's what I hear about Renaissance movement and the way how Renaissance movement be very much active. The last regime, not also we don't see they actively take part in governance issue right now. Prove me right or wrong, sir.
Yes. The one of the things we for also understand now this country is that whenever there's a regime change, certain groups that we don't they maybe they were vibrant or so. You will notice few of the bright phases then we could do in that movement were they part of government, be it APC, be it SLPP. Some of them bright phases them maybe or people that will be critical of government, will be challenge government, within some of the governments them. So the sooner that kind of thing they happen, you will notice that movement they is either a fall dead or a go dormant. So and one of the things that anyway I believe they happen to Renaissance. Francis Benkefala, he was part of Renaissance movement. So Isengbe Mara, they were all part of the Renaissance movement. Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi, they were all part of the Renaissance movement. And a couple of other bright guys, we be there, civil society guys that will be there around, they were part of Renaissance movement. The sooner we get the SLP come into being, you see Francis Benkefala was appointed as ACC commissioner. Emmanuel Abdullahi not gets a big position, but Emmanuel Abdullahi still do a number of work for this government. He's one of them commissioner and one of them commissioner. I can't I don't remember the name, but as we go along, maybe I will remember the name.
And as well, a lawyer for ECSL.
Yeah, Emmanuel Safa Abdullahi also had the investigation on the August 10 investigation. Yes. So all of that, if government
and on top of all this, Ina the lawyer for one of the lawyer for ECSL.
Yes. And so if government poach 10 people in there, that kind of movement do. What you expect from that kind of movement there? It's either a good dormant or if you not left vibrant people in there, or one or two vibrant people that left there, maybe they don't get the courage for move the kind where they move. So that kind of situation there, we don't get over the years. Before this time, I take you back to history. There was this popular civil society movement. When APC came into power, the likes of the Mao the lead Jallo or whatever, he was appointed as a commissioner. Even Kaloko we be there. Kaloko at one point in time, APC get symbol. He go as MP. So that's civil society movement also take for good dormant. Those civil society movements still around, but they also went dormant. I mean, when last you hear about civil society movements, it was a vibrant, it was a force, it was a pressure group at that time. But they are nowhere today, but they are still existing. So that's the thing where they happen to various other movements across the country. So and I'll be surprised if Renaissance movements don't be dormant all this while. But you still get people there around them, and I'm sure as I look at a glimpse of the letter where they write to President Bio, highlighting some of the challenges, some of the things that where the country they go to, and most recent the aspect of the toll gates, we currently at the topical issue in the country. So that kind
this
situation.
This toll gate, I hold discussion on it when it comes to just now, but I still want to take you inside the Renaissance movement. You know, the things them, except if I'm wrong or except if I not live on earth right now. The things that we see right now in terms of price in the market, fuel price, rest price, and different other things, and more expensive now, maybe 4 times past how it been like before 2018. But like you rightly say, as vibrant as a Renaissance movement may be, we see outside and say this is not a breach of contracts, you know, between the people and the government. And because of that, they say the new call for be read. And they even call on certain people them from the government for let them resign. But we not see them things them they right now they happen from the Renaissance movement. And of course, most of the one that we been there inside, and now they defend the government of the day, you know, on several other things them. Now, including the president, now we're not a part of Renaissance, but we say rest have been 200,000. Now we see rest, I don't know how much you last buy rest bag, please. Just give me updated number or price.
Currently, if you want to buy rest by bag, because the last time we buy rest by bag, I just I lost me mama some 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
My mama was born. I lost her some 2 weeks ago. I travel all the way in Kenya. Yes, and the we buy rice at 810 leones per bag.
Okay.
I'm sure maybe it don't change, but the last time
so
we
the
buy
reason why
rice,
I ask you that 810 leons, 810,000 leons is like 3-4 times more than how it been talent before 2018. But the campaign on that particular thing say the government they actually make the people suffer in as much as them be no say we know they planting things in there. But now I listened to President Bio the other day. They tell people them say if they expect for they tell the Chinese man them say when they don't plant the they count and they for cancel out salon ones for let them sell them. So how you consider that one day? Is that kind of honesty in politics or what?
No, again, let we also put certain things into context.
Please
also. There are a lot of things we responsible for that.
Yes.
But in society like ours, where economic hardship day, people do not get work, or even the one that say we get work, they don't get better pay. There is a way where government they cushion their situation in it, because we all know say across the world things they go up.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that we in a salon self will suffer from the aspect that salon still they another category of risk countries. Mm-hmm. Salon still in the I repeat and back, salon still in the category of risk countries. Will not still come on that aspect it. So every
when
ship,
you say risk country, risk in what sense?
Since the war, we then place we na countries of risk that any ship where they go na your country, it forgets insurance, because anything go wrong with them, not to them business, because that place outside they go na turbulence place, na trouble place, na place we get alala, na place we get difficulties. So every ship where they carry a place to risk day. So na double insurance you they come with. And salon since after the war, government don't come, government they will not able to take yourself out of that kind of situation And these are the faults of the government, and because them for not able to do certain things, for pull you out of that category. So now one aspect that way they make anything where they come out overseas for Canada salon, they there. Secondly, containers across the world during the Ebola, during the COVID, the containers were scarce. Mm-hmm. So prices of containers go up. So the pack loads them go up. So it go up. So any side in the load container for Canada salon must not say you pay twice the price. You pay twice the price. Mm-hmm. So anybody they go buy things out, I mean you don't incur all the cost in there. You have for putting cost up. So for every government we're sensitive. What you do in that kind of situation there? One, you reduce taxation or you pull and save. Two, you have to begin to encourage your people either if nothing want able for grow in our country, not for do now able manufacture in our country, want to begin do them rather than for rely on the things that they come out. Mm-hmm. Because for we let's go on a salon find one. Mm-hmm. So if they buy rice from Asia, we don't begin cost you so much. Even onions, where government spend so much for bringing onions na salon. Why go encourage you people for begin plant or for begin and do that kind of thing in there. So these are the kind of situation where we government them, including this government where they currently not able to do all of that. So
you just talk about because something just now. You say if the government very much sensitive, therefore
sensitive about all of them things there.
Yes, because when you
as government. Yeah.
So with this thing where you talk so right now, we see the government, you just to love the word sensitive about all of them things there. But we see now the government don't, in fact, we be the subsidized, right? For rest.
Definitely.
Yes, and other things them. But the government now don't remove them subsidy they not stop there. Now, this 2024 or waiting Finance Act don't come and impose taxes on them things then they again. How you go consider that? Is it that the government very much insensitive? If we talk about the word sensitive.
Okay. Again, me not to economist.
Yes,
but
just the average discussion.
Me not just a layman.
Now that discussion now have you.
Yes. Yeah, me not just a layman. And so me from a layman perspective, if the tax they make price go up, then you reduce tax. That is one aspect. But also, from the argument, even where rice begets zero tax on them, yet still the price of rice they continue for go up. And you now can put again, it's the very tax we don't remove, you put them back. So the price will still continue for go up. But what do you do in all of that? In all of that? There are also other governments in other parts because some of we are journalists we look at other economies across the world, some of the things the way other government and they do across the world for pushing the economic burden on them people. Because if we live in Salon, we are majority of the people poor. Some people, even when things not difficult at much, forget 3 square meal a day, it is difficult for them. Then the situation begins that kind of way. It will be difficult. It will be difficult for people. So they look at some of the measures the way other countries and then they put in place, and all sides don't fit one. All sides may not be one, but there are certain things you can do. You can also do. We go cushion that kind of burden day. For example, why do we need a lot of traveling outside Sierra Leone? Because some of them money in the way you use for
why do we
travel a lot out of Sierra Leone for what attend conferences? It's not only the presidency, even our ministers.
Okay.
Why do we have embassies?
Correct.
Elsewhere? Because these are some of the things we have embassies somewhere. Have you ever seen a minister of foreign affairs from the United States coming to represent America when the embassy there on certain for say maybe the US don't support certain aspect of society and they want for lunch and you see the foreign minister come? No, it's the US ambassador that represents the country at that point in time, except for very important aspects where the presence of the foreign minister for Didi. So when you reduce that kind of thing, some of that money that we don't reduce now, you can now use them or pump them into some of the sectors let's say for agriculture, so that your people the farmers will get enough money for plant produce we go cushion the economic burden. And also,
you get me, Connie?
Hello?
Yes, Tutu, hold on, please. Mohamed, you did it? All right, and the program we watch right now on we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and I don't know, we get a switch. Mohamed in line door hold up there, and then we don't get Tutu. We don't come inside. Tutu just yes, I think Mohamed don't do up. He go come back just now. And Victor, good morning and welcome again. Victor, are you there? Victor, you did it? All right, it look like say Victor not the AUE. It look like say Victor not the AUE right now. We could try for say again if we get Mohamed Kone. Victor, you get me? Mohamed, you get me?
yeah, I see the line go off just now. Okay.
All right, so you make your position just now. Yeah.
Yes. So as I be
yeah, go ahead.
yes. So as I be say, these are things you as government do so that you pushing the effect on the people because as I say, this is a country where you get a number of people young people unemployed. They work another day for and even the one way they make you find out people the way they work. You want there's so much pressure on them. As long as you work, you get let's say you get 2 or 3 family members who know the work, then depend on you. You also get party them, maybe when I all go school or I go college. We also look up to they work. So people know they work with small, they get a lot of pressure for them. So government therefore look at all of them there and make sure that they reduce their economic burden in there on the people then, so that people then life will be better off somehow. They're not going to be worse off. So that's the kind of situation we will find ourselves in this country.
All right, Tutu, you get me now?
Yeah, I did get you.
All right.
I did get you.
Victor, I will say good
No,
morning.
the
Welcome
network
again.
is-
You get me clearly?
Ali, you can very low.
Yes,
You
I think
low, very
Tutu
right,
in
low
line.
right
Tutu
now.
in line really gets noise. That they cause the problem.
Look, I mean, they can broken, but they get you. I think they get me now. You get me.
Okay, waiting a while you do Tutu. I want you drop the call and come inside again. You line get noise.
If you go allow me like come out because you call me when I did in the street.
Okay, so yes,
You
no
call me
problem.
when I
Still
did in
on
the
the
street.
program.
But
You can
I
drop
will
am.
soon get to a better place. Lacrosse.
Yes, no problem. So drop and force for now because
Last cross and get to a better
make
place.
we not get clear sound. Connor, you get me clear?
You did get me now?
Yes, I dey get you, but not clear Tutu.
Hello?
Mr. Rojas, you dey get me? All
I
right.
did get you. I did get you.
All right, you been the waiting Mohammed Kone been the stages now?
You get me now?
Okay. All right, Tutu Rojas, if you dey get me.
I get part of with regards to the piece.
All right, so we basically they talk about economy. They talk
Is in
about.
regard to the Kush.
Sorry. Okay, please do not hold on quickly. The program we watch right now.
I just asked.
Colliers on we are na YouTube.
Yeah,
and on
with
Facebook.
regards to the Kush, with regards to the Kush, you mean?
All right, very sorry about that, and we need to fix this up. Tutu not to get we clearly, and then in sound in line really get noise. In line really get noise, and let's just see what I can do quickly for figure out something. Let's just see what I can do quickly. Quick one. Let's just see. Sorry about that. The line from Tutu not been too okay. Mr. Connor, you get me clearly now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I think Tutu in a street there in line get noise, and we're not able, and they make we own sound themselves. Not they look okay. Okay, so let we go continuously. Let's discuss waiting, the different things that don't come. And now you've been one for begin talk about this toll gates. This toll gates now the most important thing right now for people. Where at sometimes some people, according to the paper, this paper one at the Salon Compass, for example, get waiting and say about the toll gates and say, let me just see. It say toll gate tariff works minister drags government into disrepute. Other paper them actually come with different things. And Salon Voice of Salon say without the availability of tariff data among other things, government imposes toll gate tariff on impoverished masses. And then you get other paper where actually talk about this same toll gate. In fact, then they call on the ACC, for later investigate. Like this one when at the open space say, as toll gate increase effective 1st of March, ACC urged to investigate toll gate CRSG or investigate CRSG. What thing that you take on this toll gate thing? Because yes, what thing you take?
Okay. For me, as a normal Sierra Leonean, I also get series of concerns on the toll gates. And one of the things that we I don't talk about, and maybe I even put on some of my pages now the aspect that these governments come with the aspect of openness, transparency, and accountability. And that now one aspect that we all of us they look towards the aspect of transparency and accountability. And since the inception of the toll gate. Me sitting here and a good number of other Sierra Leoneans, maybe we will listen or elsewhere, know how much is being collected per day, how much is being collected per week, how much is being collected per month, and how much is being collected per year. And for me, these are one of the things that we may get challenged with. And I always say that if government they talk about accountability and transparency, these are things that the normal Sierra Leoneans need to understand that this tool gate from where begin operates, this is so much. This is so much. So me get problem with that aspect there that we know how much they've collected, how much they are collected daily. Okay. Well, now let we even go into the contract proper.
Okay.
This was a contract in 2017 that based on the volume of traffic, the toll gate prices will be reviewed either downward or upwards. And again, and another clause na the contract is that when the leones depreciate as against the dollar, the toll gate price for be reviewed. For me, I'm not sure I have much problem with that. Yes, because when there is difficulty, but when you review, you now take into consideration the economic challenges of your people, of your country, because that is very, very important. When you review, you now take into consideration the economic hardship of your people. For example, and we say a number of we get challenged. Now the price we then review from 183 to 700 for then trailer, then big truck there. From 183 to 700. So where is the mathematics? Where is the formula for that? Now, for some of we still grapple with, for understand where is this formula? How did they arrive at that? Yeah, we know it was a contract signed by government, and government is continuity, and we know they're supposed to continue with them. But where you have difficulties, you always get to make amends somehow. We not go hurt the people because, for instance, the tanker the way they carry the fuel go upline, they've now moved to from 100 to 250. So if they begin sell price of fuel now up country on a different price, it will surprise plenty people because that's the situation. So and then 10 truck there, then 10 truck, then trailer them, and then they travel with goods all over the country. And they therefore use the 3 toll gates. So if you are paying 700 now 1 toll gate, then you therefore pay like 2.1 now the 3 toll gates then. So how did government arrive at all of them? Then they review there. So these are for me. These are still the questions them why they grapple with. I not get one problem because for me that toll road, it was good that we get that toll road because before this time we get plenty accident between Waterloo and Mashaka. They all not be the way there are accidents. But since the toll road come, accident will reduce on that road drastically. Yes, accident is still a bit, but they at the rate at which they get them. Before this time, between Freetown and Waterloo, plenty accident for the week. But that has reduced. So it was good that the toll road come. But the toll road not for now be a burden on citizens, on motorists. So this are the challenge of we and for me, I still want for leg government rethink, and because the 1st of March 1999, all of this they come into effect. So I still think there's still a window of opportunity for leg government review and look at them prices and things them price and not good for this current situation.
Okay, so
open with
I've been listening to different people. The minister of works, the former minister, this minister say the CRSG then get massive loss right now, but they're not able to tell we waiting at the loss. And then the former minister of works as well, where now them sign the contract say no, he like waiting at the depreciation rate, and not for go up to this way because they make the agreement so much that CRSG for pull the money under any circumstance.
So again, you also get to look at one thing I can always say, Mr. Zeki, I can listen. They listen. This na politician in the talk.
Yes.
Now politician in the talk. So sometimes in the way politician in the talk. I not like for use the word say they lie or whatever. I not want for go that side. But this a politician in talk. And we are still a politician in talk. Me and you for understand that kind of situation there.
Yes.
Yes, there you go understand that kind of situation there. I listened to Honorable Kemo say, it say the price of the toll gate like the 4,000. It say at the initial say from be 12,000. It say but then we negotiate for like down to 4,000. And we negotiate for like to 4,000. And the other price them. But also at that 4,000 prices, the tool gate for collect the money till 21 years. Because the agreements now that the tool gate for collect until 21 years. And that on the agreement. But if based on the argument on the part of CRSG, because of the depreciation, because when they collect the loans, then they convert it into dollar. So if they collect the loans and they convert it into dollar, and the tool gate cost, let's say for example, the tool gate na $27 million. $27 million. And we collect that $27 million there in 21 years time. If the dollar don't go up, then you still collect the loan, and the loans will match up to that. We will collect that $27 million again in 21 years. And I'm sure on the part of the argument on the CRSG, they no one go beyond the 21 years. So that and for me, the two ministers not really able for cancel we and tell we the actual discussion when they get with CRSG. And don't forget that the very Dr. Dennis Sandi, he was in government at that time during the toll gate. I know the people that he call. He was in government, and he was one of the architects in 2015. In 2015, and he was one of the negotiators of this toll gate. Maybe people don't know what we call, but me being I say I studied a bit of history.
Dennis Sandi, right?
Yes, yeah, Dennis Sandi, the current Minister of Works. Now they talk so. He was in government at that time, and in 2015 he was among those negotiated for that toll gate. Some of the toll gates.
Okay, but so you just don't remind me of something. Him been there amongst the people where negotiate for this toll gate, but now they categorically say now the last government and they pull himself out of that.
He was me and you. Was he not part of the last government?
Yes, he was. In fact, he had been the Minister of Lands at one point.
Yeah, he was. Where ready to wait and get fit with for land business or whatever. No, not so.
So why at this point they remove himself totally from that as if he not being understand what they happen before? Now the last government and do and now this now they own them. They want for just make a look fine for the people.
So now I talk say these are politicians. These are politicians. So I didn't go stop. I will not go further.
Okay, so let we move a little bit from that, and let we go a small bit into some amount of politics here, the election. Let me just go to this paper quickly, where I read and tell you about the way how the election no one for fade out at this particular point. Now we use as the top of the thing. So bottom line, the Times newspaper. Two paper them actually they speak to this particular issue where I want to get your own view on that. Number one, the Times newspaper say 2023 controversial election results refuses to go away. And then we get this one when at the Night Watch newspaper, in get this big banner headline where say, I will defeat APC, BO assures supporters. So this thing about the election results, and now we see the tripartite committee. Even with the tripartite committee, we get different things them. There again, when they come again to the politicians speaking, as you say, you can always listen to them, but you get your own view. So we won't forget your independent view. SLPP, they try for press say, the one way they represent SLPP na the tripartite committee or the government, if we can call them, say no rerun of election or they take place. The one where they represent the APC say, no, it only follow we draw conclusion into this kind of thing. Let we wait and see the outcome of the tripartite committee and their recommendation before we say rerun good day or rerun no good day. So you don't listen all of them things they are so. And sometimes back, we been get how they call Abdullahi Berete we been there now we platform and tell people and say yes, this thing rerun not possible. So now as an independent voice, what do you think about this election result where they refuse for go out of the mind of people even as we talk right now?
Okay, in the first place, waiting I want for them, we understand. We still get supporters both on the part of the APC and that of the SLP. We get them belief in certain things there. But let's talk about the rerun election. There is no way we'll get a rerun. I will give you issues them. Why we not get a rerun? A rerun not will happen because if you look at the Salon Constitution, the only institution we get right for overturn election results and call for a rerun is the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone. And there is no way, there is no case where they before the Supreme Court where they challenge the election results.
So other people go argue against say, let me look back into
they cancel. And so also government international committee don't set up this tripartite committee for look into the reforms will lead to the situation where this now. So law assumes the tripartite committee on the part of the APC they come to say well there are problems, there are challenges in this election. The results were not free and fair. We on the part of the APC we want a rerun. And SFP on the part of SFP they know I'm no say they know ever agree on a rerun. So in the tripartite alone, they go get a stalemate where not go lead to anywhere. And except maybe international committee come inside. And I don't see also on the part of the international committee, there is also some aspect of hypocrisy on the part of the international committee also. From my own reading, I don't see also some part of some hypocrisy on the part of the international committee. So the aspect of rerun in the actual real sense, now the politician no more and they play that card no more. But even within the APC, if you talk to core APC people, they know say the rerun not possible. They know that the politician on the part of the APC. So now only political card they play on the minds of the people that the tripartite committee after everything was done this that or wherever we recommend say let's get a rerun. That's a lie. For me, there is not going to be a rerun, irrespective of the outcome of whatever recommendation they ever put out. There is not going to be
irrespective, let's put on this other way to you. If the committee finally fight and say, okay, let me get a rerun, you don't think it will happen?
I make I say, yes, possibly. The chances, like I say, the chances of having a rerun is for me is if I put in a scale in a percentage form, a rerun it's only 10%. 10% for a rerun. It's only 10%. And that's if rerun get for happen. Now now only international committee will go for force this government for let them do a recon. But APC not going to do anything towards this government
but
for
now
let
you
them
dey
get a
talk
recon.
about the hypocrisy, but a lot of people they feel say yes, the international community now then they push for them things in there. But we don't hear several statements them from the U.S. Secretary of State, if now on what with the UN rep U.S. rep to the United Nations. We tell we say no, you're not aware of the recon. In fact, now in announced the $1.5 million we give to the tripartite committee.
So that they tell you that they already tell you, because then when you listen to the U.S. ambassador during the time when they hold the tripartite meeting, and a category say the 1.5, they say that for reforms, they say no get nothing to do with recon. It has nothing to do with recon. So we need for also understand that kind
so you know again feel say like Dr. Mara say let we wait. It's too early for let we judge into all of them things in there. And please, all of them things that we will talk so right now, this is not the lifeline of Salone people, you know, and this election result will really difficult for go away from the minds of Salone people. Some, because not to everybody. Some people, as far as they're concerned, it is done and dusted. Some people
now bring you to speak to another catch.
Okay.
The tripartite, if you listen to ways Dr. Marano talk about, but if you listen to Gaima say then they begin investigate the elections then since 2007.
Yes.
I don't know if I've been listening to that part.
Yes, we do.
They say all the outcomes of the elections from 2007. So let's assume say 2007 there was a challenge. Come forward 2012 there was also a challenge. 2018 there was also a challenge. Then 2020 there was always a challenge. Do you think a recon is possible?
So the question now
because on the part of to wait me the sense if they see say the 2007 election gets something with disadvantage, let's say it gets something with disadvantage SLPP. Then 2012 gets something with disadvantage SLPP. Then fast forward in 2018 something with disadvantage APC and disadvantage in 2023 disadvantage APC. Do you think it is possible for all to get a recon? No. I mean, for me, these are the things that we also need to understand. And as far as we concerned, me sitting here concerned, all of the elections they were all fought with challenges. They get aspect of accountability on them.
If you ask the SLPP, then they tell you about the Christian top election.
Definitely, let me tell you so. So if they go tell you say, Christian top at that time not be get no right for cancel the Kailan results. They say no constitutional right or the election act at that time not get no right for cancel the result. For cancel the result and from 48 stations. So if that come into play, do you think there's a do you think they go agree on a recon? No. So for me, we have for approach with an open mind. We all understand the election they all get challenges them. When it comes to transparency, accountability, they fall short. We all agree.
Okay, so let put this comment to you. I catch up my attention quickly. You say we are waiting to see what happens after Corner release the result that would be compared to APC proofs of results. You think ECSL will ever release the results?
And if we will be doing another conference, the tripartite conference, and one of the things we would have tell we Gaima say
yes.
Gaima say he say the tripartite committee no gets no obligation, no get power, local standard for ask ECSL for give data. He say they ask ECSL for data, but ECSL no get no obligation for answer to the tripartite committee. He said now only the Supreme Court.
So in other words, it's simply the try for talk say if they call the ECSL, then go agree or they not agree.
Then they don't say if the tripartite committee asks, he left to ECSL for give or not for give. So So ECSL say no, we're not answerable to tripartite committee. Now Supreme Court no more for ask we for result for data. Now no more go give. So have you seen the catch?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and the word again where he add on to that day now, even if the tripartite committee call ECSL, it left to ECSL for say okay or no.
It left to ECSL for good day or not. So what I would say. So for me, these are the things then.
So the next question I will put to you.
The best we can talk on this. The best we can talk on this. But especially to the part of the APC. They now need for go put the house in order for get ready for 2028 elections.
Okay, so
that's the reality of things.
So you feel
whether you like it or not, that is the reality of things. They need for go put the house in order and ready for 2028 election because we will have no rerun.
So you feel say this tripartite committee now waste of time or now way for correct things then for the next election?
No, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. And if the tripartite committee and the spirits of actually putting things correctly, because the election laws that we get, it gets so much loopholes for manipulation, for disadvantage one person as against the other. So if we forget the reforms and rights, then it will good for we all in this country. Because unless we get the better things. I mean, in terms of releasing data, in terms of the how they call themselves when they count how for make the counting transparent. In terms of inputting the data, how for do in the open space where all man go be satisfied that this data will come on and pull in a nine kind inside the machine. How we do that transparently? If we get all on it correctly, I'm sure we are moving forward. So the tripartite for me is not a waste of time, but for get the reforms and rights, for we know they not come back to this stage. All
right, thank you. I could ask you one last question. Maybe we'll start and then we go end back because this again I think we're very close to the people and this now from the C4D media, we say with the moribund economy, will President Bio make citizens' life better? This could be the last one for the program this morning.
Again, I can always say that there's no single government who will make the lives better of citizens. They go do them best, but they not get the way without them for make the lives of citizens better. It's not that and the reality. We also as people also get obligation for make we own life better. And the way how the country they move, I can like we sit down and talk with colleagues. I can always say this is the time for we begin adjust because there is no way where the government where they come for make we life better. But now look back since from Pakaba. Has any government make the life better? Pakaba now because of how Pakaba in government began say to 2007, we slow pull them because we see how the musician they sing that things and tranga this that then there comes Anes Baikoma. Fast forward moving in 2018, we all begin to say things we are not normal. Things not I mean we think we lives of improve more than how we don't day. But it never happens. So we change Anes and come with Smada. And now the same cries continue. So now with this current situation we'll find ourselves. I tell colleagues and say if you know one person we don't use for doing 5 pints beer every week, reduce them to 2. Because if you still say you want to drink the 5 pints beer, it will be difficult for you. If you're in a home where maybe in a 10 cup restaurant they cook, and sometimes when I cook 10 cup rest, small go left for on 1 cold rest in the morning, maybe when I begin reducing to 8 cup or 7 cup. So we have to adjust with lifestyle there. Because there is no way any government can improve with life. Because we've seen it since the end of the war that no government for improve the lives of citizens. Now only we own effort and they improve with lifestyle. the only lifestyle will be improved now people already in government. But and how much people in government? Just check how much people government will employ. You employ say no go employ more than 500 people there. You know, even reach 500. So the vast majority of 7.5 or 7 point, we only get for try as best as possible for adjust with life so that we will improve our own life there. Otherwise, we say we don't say they wait for government for improve with life. We will continue for change governments over and over.
But
that's and the best I can.
But how we could do that? You know, you could try. Like I know you not possible they try. You really try. You fight hard.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
let's take for example the field where we find we safe. Enough couple not they do for able for take care of yourself better one for lift we up.
Now this is so. Now this is so. This field they so. This field they so. Now I know call me salary na on here because it's shameful. It's shameful. So I got for go extra mile for do all our extra things them for make ends meet. So sometimes they some of me excesses them and they cut them down. And we don't they push government for do a lot of things them, but it's just not happening. Maybe I don't know. Land of trouble. Some kind of revolution. Because over the years, our lives have not been made better because of government. Our lives have been made better because of our individual efforts. That I can say. So let me at this material time, the only thing we can do, we adjust with life, and some of the lifestyle we don't use for live, we cut them down. Not left the minister
then.
then.
You know one for talk. You begin, but you talk. You call one word, but you know one for continue. Some kind of revolution, but you know one for get problem.
Yeah, I mean, we need some kind of revolution. We need some kind of revolution. Accurately, we need some kind of mass movement of people for change some of the status quo. Where we find ourselves.
And not to people we could get the same ideology of the same old fools them, the APC and the SLPP. No. But is that possible? A country where one of the things I can tell people Salon, when we talk about academic education, it's not up to 30%. Real academic education, not to people who go after school, not to them they talk about. We'll talk about real academic education. It's not up to 30% of Sierra Leoneans them. And the bulk percent of people where they vote in this country. Now people them we not reading right. Go to the provincial area, all in Sabi, now green and red. Whether they suffer, now green and red and Sabi. And these are the people that are voting. Majority. And free talk, what would they free talk? Free say everything bright and beautiful for we sabi book. Now lie, they want to go. They make that decision for bringing people in kind of power. 60 to 70% of them not sabi reading right. And that and the real situation will find ourselves. Okay, and one other thing,
and it is sad.
Where a lot of people they notice now. Most people then where you feel say now then get then go for create the change. They not get the ideology of both the APC and SLPP. Most of them they take the back seat. You know, no me, I not mix.
Yeah. And one philosopher will say, he say if you continue for keep quiet, he say you are part of the problem. For who thinks this is not right, but we just sit down and say we can't do anything. We are all part of the problem. Because if anything happened at this country today, we always suffer. We all. During August, it's all man suffer. During this November 26th, a good number of us suffer. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if we all sit down and say we know they do anything, we all will continue for suffer. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take your word and I move with that very strongly. indeed everybody need for the on board. You don't need for shut up and say, I no mix, not to mimi, not to politician. You have to, you get for really speak up. And of course, you know, with the kind of way how we don't live in the country for the rest of the term there. So the only positive thing we're going for take way forward now some form of revolution. We go count with positive minds them. We not to the one that we go think of them pockets them. Well, if we're able to forget the minds them like the Tanzania ex-president, the late man, Magufuli, some kind of that kind of people and they put together, then we can able for really push something better for this country. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mohammed Kone, news editor for the Standard Times newspaper, and you as well. Now, very senior journalist. We don't get serious experience, exposure, West Africa, Africa, the world, and plenty other things. Then we don't put on per mind something, journalism, the lands and other things. And so if you speak from in gut and from in brain as well, and not just to speak because of politics. Thank you very much. We appreciate your balanced view. But let's tell you one thing before you go. You touch on something, that area then a no-go area. Anybody will touch on that area there, then the first of all take and say, we don't make you talk on that particular thing. The tripartite committee, you give your view. And guess what? Some people will cut down there and begin curse you for the rest of today. All right, but all the same, get yourself a wonderful day.
Thanks, Ali.
Eh?
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, get yourself a good day. All right, the name is Mohammed Kone, senior colleague. We join we on the line. We were in the try forget Victor, but unfortunately, Victor in line no permit we for do so because of in line begin noise the other things that we try for connect and several times. And anytime we come inside, we're not able to get clear speech or sound for the different things then. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, the journalists just don't come on here. We're not done. I'm not done the WhatsApp. You know, the first thing we say rubbish journalist. I know say the only reason why you say rubbish journalist is because you talk about the tripartite committee. Now the only reason and because in the beginning you be enjoy waiting the journalists to say, but it's okay. That now this now we are for everybody. Everybody gets right for an opinion, and like we can take anybody in view. Thank you very much. We appreciate it all the time. Thanks for you with a like and share. Thanks for you with a subscribe. My name is Sembe Perifero Fighter. And today on a Friday, right? I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm really happy today on a Friday. But I dey run for go quick one. Now take me leave. At least Saturday and Sunday. No, they can. What do you think? Yes. Oh yes. I cannot see. Okay. So we move. Okay. Okay. So thank you guys. I appreciate your time with we at the program this morning. And catch you again on it by the grace of God. You know, I just see something way very much interesting. You know, some of we supporters them behind the scenes. Somebody just sent to me something where it's nice for we go into that particular thing there and see how waiting they knock out, waiting they say they know they do. This government they lie, waiting they say they know they do. How they don't turn around in another way in a disguised form for Duam. But we can't compare something. It go nice for you join with this net. Follow we discuss several things. It go sweet this net because we they show you how this government they play with language, how they play with where they say Apasia, no way, then they go back Apasia, no way. For just mix up and box up, we eat them. But when they come to the one in the net, yeah. Well, until we get for me to get a net inside your beautiful edition of a program where we call We Are. I want to say God bless we country Israel where we call We Are. But please, I know say inside the country right now, this thing where they call Big Fool is so much.
MSc, PhD, they're so big fool. The one that will look at this country so big fool. Now the same one they spoil this country so big fool. Big English, big jargon so big fool. See them in our parliament, so big fool. See them in our law court, so big fool. See them full up now in state house, so big fool. See them chairman, director, so big fool. Party supporters, so big fool. We party supporters, so big fool. We safe with this so far, so big fool. Yes, the wire say now they want them, they want this in a they want ya. Now this with the pan, so draw. Politics don't mess with progress as a people. Politics don't put wedge together to the things we hold us together. Hey, salute, see how we done deeply divided along politics and party line. Oh. So pull your tribal lens, come out, put your regional lens, come out, pull party lens, come out, and when national lens, so for let you see waiting at the talk. So big fool, so big fool, and so big fool. This nation no longer act together as one. We common interest don't talk about and cronies of corruption. Every day we holla corruption. We then catch the poor teachers, they put them a cutting fee. We then catch that poor boy, then put on a Bademba road. For the one waiting 100, then say bring 20. 80 left now you hand. We make 'em papi show. Salon, so big fool. So big fool. Who is fooling who? So big fool. Now who are the fool who are? So big fool. The thing way piss me off, but all the wahala way with the face. Na salon. So grumble, so hardship.